Australia.
Gary, good morning.
How do you see this first hour's session, given that there's a little bit of cloud cover and a little bit of carry in the pitch? Passing the outside edge of the bat in this first 25 minutes. And on this occasion, Slater opts against the hook shot. More words exchanged, so competitive out there.
Affecting Victorian cricket, unbelievably so.
Slater continues, and that was a very good delivery.
I'm just wondering what happens with him, you know, now. Does he continue? Does he get another touring spot? Where does he go? It's an interesting selection.
Drives in the air momentarily, but that one should race away to the fence. The first boundary of the morning, so Michael Slater brings up that first boundary. New South Wales, none.
Beautiful stroke from Slater. That'll go all the way. You can't get wide to a player of Slater's class. And Saker trying the big outswinger there, just giving him the width. And Slater took full toll.
I mean, if you're going to really put the pressure on a side like New South Wales, they're the ones you've got to pick up. I mean, when you watch the Australian and South Africans play, the Australians pick up the super-duper catch and the South Africans drop the hard catch, and it really makes a difference.
Drives again. Shy at the stumps, and more overthrows. In fact, this one could go all the way to the fence for the second 5 of the morning. It is racing towards the fence, gets there. Did it touch the rope? In fact, I think they've run 5.
I think it touched the rope, actually. You're running up and down. It isn't the most satisfactory way to be captain and wicketkeeper.
Pulls, and that races into the fence, so Slater is starting to really middle the ball.
But not only did he middle the ball seemed like a warm-up ball again. I mean, there didn't seem enough vim and fire into it, to fire it over his shoulder to make him try and miscue the ball. It seemed like, I'll give him a short one, but there wasn't any vim and fire in Brad Williams's action then. I don't know what was going through his left arm orthodox spinner that you could come up with.
And Slater gives that the treatment it deserves, and Michael Slater scores his 50th, the first-class half-century. So he passes that milestone. He's a prolific run-getter and notches up his 50th first-class 50.
Off another rank loose ball, which fellas like Slater just make mincemeat of. I mean, he just, as I said before, he just got this bad habit of one ball and over, giving away 4 runs.
And that'll go all the way. Saker wide to Michael Slater. The cut shot, no third man, and over the rope. The Victorians, Ray, just aren't bowling consistently accurately enough, are they?
No, sensational keeper now, really. But who was the keeper you most thought?
That has gone a long way into the pickets, and you just can't get short to Michael Slater on this sort of pitch. I'll just get back to the wicket-keeping thing after this delivery slug. Slater again slashes, and that'll go all the way as well. Saker just dropping short both sides of the wicket to Michael Slater, and that is dangerous stuff. The former Australian's in form.
The big red shiny one.
And that ball cops the same punishment that the old ball received. It might not go all the way to the fence. In fact, it will. So the change of ball has brought no change of fortune off the first delivery. Innes just on the pads. He got that one superbly, Slater. Away it goes for another boundary. His 9th of the innings, and he moves to 83.
Comes to Laurie Harper, the 6th bowler used, and medium pace keeper on the stumps. And that's a century for Michael Slater. That's going to go all the way, short and wide, and what a brilliant innings it's been from the former Australian Test opener. There's a resolution about him. He holds his back to the crowd. This has been a great hand from Michael Slater. He's enjoying one of his best seasons, runs in a number of forms of the game, and here, could he be on the verge of something much bigger than a century? 101, 11 boundaries, 148 balls. And really, Ray Jordan, that was some sort of innings. And he's gone again, this time Harper dropping short, and that's gone forward of square leg. Another boundary, consecutive fours to Slater. Slater, 118 not out. What a fine hand it's been. And that's gone through extra cover as well. Elliott has had a lot of chasing to do. He'll get this. They're looking for three on Elliott's arm and going. The throw's wide.
Way to go and get a real big score. 2 balls.
In the air, beats the field, and to rub salt into the wounds, it will race away to the boundary.
Couldn't have been too far away from Dean Jones at mid-wicket there, but that's the idea of the game. If you hit the ball in the air, you've got to hit it away from the fieldsman.
I see that because he can get down to the spinner and loft him back over his head. And this is in the air. Top edge, must be out, and it is out. Well taken. And that is the end of Michael Slater for 137, and Hodge was the man to get the breakthrough.
Good catch by Brad Williams, looked very comfortable under that. Slater obviously disappointed, but 137 on the board. I think he's got his fair share of runs. Just down, sweeping, top edge, went high. It's a backward square leg, and we see a composed Brad Williams just under it. Good hands, takes the catch. One for 219, and that's the end of Slater. And that could be the turnaround that Victoria need. They say one wicket leads to 2 wickets, but Michael Slater, a fantastic innings, 137. Caught Williams, bowled Hodge.